Pink.
Well, hi! I didn't see you there. Come on in. So, Matt again. Welcome, class of to whatever year this is going to be for you guys. Welcome to what the sim lab is going to look like on the day of operation. So, you'll walk in and you'll see already this is going to be your clean utility area. We're going to, again, have it separated from you guys so that you'd have to walk out of your patient's room around to the central supply area. The instructor that will be watching you will be right here behind this glass partition. They generally try not to give you guys any feedback during the scenario. The only thing that you'd ever be showing them is medications like IV piggyback or IV push, anything that you have to draw up or measure specifically. You're going to show them just so they can verify whether the dose is correct. Things like after a Foley has been put in, they'll give you a Foley with simulated urine. There's an NG tube or something like that to get fluid out of. Again, same thing, they're going to show you the results for. Come on by. Your patient's chart will be right over here that you'll be able to flip through and examine before the simulation starts. We generally give you about a minute or so to prepare yourself, looking at the chart, plan your attack, that kind of thing. Don't forget, you'll also need to make sure you sign into the lab when you come in, so you'll scan that barcode, write that you're coming into sim. You'll finish it at the end of post-conference. Sometimes people have problems with their phones, so don't worry. We'll have the main computer set up as well so that you can manually sign in if you're having a problem with your phone. The mannequin will be set up for the sim. Sometimes things will be hooked up, sometimes they won't. It just depends on the actual sim, but the mannequin will be over there. And again, if you see that third arm, chances are you probably needed to start an IV, get a second IV, assess the IV. Something with the IV is probably there if you're seeing that third arm. Heading over to the side, you'll see a paper that'll be blank right here. That's for your recorder to, again, write down everything on. You'll have a copy of the orders written right here. And then whoever the medication nurse is going to also have a copy of the orders written right there, as well as the Pyxis ready and set up. Remembering again that we put the passwords right on the side of the machine so you don't even have to worry about memorizing them. Behind you, you'll see the dirty utility room. So like this previous sim was done, they used a Foley, they're done with it. We can just put it here so that if we can repackage them, we can. If we can't, then we'll end up trashing them. Following down, you'll see this is where Christian and I will be. Your tube system for any of those results coming back over here. But we're over here looking at you guys from back here so that you can see our view. We're actually looking at you over here on the monitor. Here, spin around so they can see. You'll see we can see the mannequin, we can see the Pyxis, we're answering the phone, we've got copies of the orders, everything that we need to make your sim as easy as possible. Alright, so my name's Matt. Just to give you a little background on myself, I've been a nurse for a little bit over 20 years now, graduated in 2003 from Mount Sac. After that, started working in emergency rooms, critical care float pool, so the ICU, step down, tele. Went back to my alma mater, taught as a clinical teaching assistant for just a hot second. Went to do transports with American Medical Response, doing CCT transports. Worked over at UCI during traumas. Went back over to the emergency room elsewhere. Went to work at Mercier doing flight nurse for a little bit. And then right now I'm currently over at Geyser, Ontario in their emergency room, as well as here teaching you guys on the rest of my off days. Here to make a learning experience as basically fun as we can. We know you guys are all stressing about coming to sim, but again, we're trying to make it fun, but also functional with you guys. We're not going to try to trick you guys, although I know you guys always feel like we're trying to trick you. We're just trying to show real-life application of the didactic stuff that you're learning, putting it together, and trying to make a simulation experience as joyful and learning as much as possible from it. Hope you have fun.
Hello, I'm Christian. I'll be the sim tech helping you guys throughout the sim and also outside of the sim. Whenever you guys need me to help you with any questions for the simulation, I'm always going to be available for you guys. We can also keep checking out the mannequin on your spare time, or we can go through the Pyxis. I'm always here for you guys if you guys need to review any of the information on the simulation orientation.
So you've got the three of us ready to help you whenever you need. So you got myself, Matt, the mannequin, whatever the patient's name is for the day, and Christian over here ready to help you guys successfully pass your simulation experience. And congratulations to class of your graduation.